Hi students, this is Miss Begay again, and we are finally at the end of our learning journey today, which is our math lesson. So you should be turned to our Make a 10 to Add math packet. And if you have watched the video that was listed on your agenda today prior to this, it's very helpful. So I'm going to break it down again with the directions on here. So it says step 1, we start with the greater add-in. So this example is already done for you. I'm going to start on the second one. So it says we are going to start with the greater add-in. So they have already 7 tiles at the top for the first add-in. Now we are going to make a 10 so we can add easier, because any number plus 10 is easy to add. So we have 3 spaces we need to fill. You can color them in with your pencil. But we have to subtract them at the bottom. So if we move them to the top, we got to subtract them. So we made a 10. Now what do we have left? 10 and 3. 10 plus 3 equals 13. Is the same as 7 plus 6 equals 13. So we are making a 10 to help us add our add-ins to get the sum, which is the answer of a subtraction problem. Okay, on this problem right here, it says always begin with the larger number, and they have up on top 9. So we have 1 space to fill in, and we're going to cross it out on the bottom. So we have 10 and 1. 10 plus 1 equals 11. So now we know 9 plus 2 equals 11. Okay, we're going to go to the back. And I'm going to do some more examples with you. So we're going to make a 10. Okay, we got to find and make a 10. So this example is done for you. We're going to come here and we start with the greater add-in, and they did on top. And we're going to fill in the space of 1, and we're going to cross it out on the bottom. So now we have 10 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 and 4. 10 plus 4 equals 14. 9 plus 5 is also 14. Okay, we're going to do another one together. 8 plus 6. We start with the greater add-in, which is up on top. We have 2 spaces to fill in. And I'm taking them from the bottom, so we're going to cross them out. I made a 10, and we have 4 left in the bottom tens frame. 10 plus 4 equals 14. So 8 plus 6 also equals 14. So these two add-ins, 9 plus 5 equals 14, 8 plus 6 equals 14. Okay, let's go to our word problem on the bottom. We call this a word problem because it's set up like a story, and it's just like as we read in a story, words. But do not get overwhelmed just because you see a lot of words. We just need to break it down as we read it. So here we go. Tony read 5 books on Saturday and 7 books on Sunday. How many books did Tony read over the weekend? So we have 5 plus 7, and we're trying to find the sum. But they want us to break it down in a tens frame. So you are going to draw your tens frame, a rectangle with a line through the middle. And then you're going to make 4 lines down, and that will give you 5 columns coming down. And we're going to have to make 2 of those because we need them for both our add-ins. Okay, remember they say to start with the larger number. So we're going to draw 7 circles in our first 10th frame. So there's 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to have 5 on the bottom. Oops, my circle didn't completely close. Now we're going to fill in the 10th frame on top with 3 of the circles on the bottom. So we're going to fill them in, but we have to remember to cross out the bottom. So now we have 10 and 2. 10 plus 2 equals 12. So 5 plus 7 also equals 12. So altogether, Tony read 12 books over the weekend. And if I went too fast, you can pause it or rewind it and go back and listen to this again. Okay? Okay, I'm going to flip over to our next page. And it's the exact same thing we have done for the first 2 pages with making 10. So remember they said to always start with the larger add-in. And we did on top. Now we have 1 space to fill in, and we're going to take it away from the bottom. This now represents 10. This is 5, 6. 10 plus 6 equals 16. And 9 plus 7 is 16. We have more practice on this page, 1 more. And then on the back, you just have a lot more practice of this. So we'll go through these 2 on top just to review again. So we have 9 plus 8. And we start with the greater add-in, and they did on top. They have 9 and 8. But we're going to bring one of these 1s up on here to make a 10, to complete the 10th frame. Don't forget to cross them out because you got to give 1, take 1. So this is a 10, and this is 7. So 10 plus 7 equals 17. 9 plus 8 equals 17. Okay, on the next one we have 6 plus 5. Start with the greater add-in, and they did 5 and here's 6 and 5. Now we have 4 spaces to fill in to make a 10, because 6 and 4 make 10. But don't forget to cross them out on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 and 1. 10 plus 1 equals 11. So 6 plus 5 also equals 11. So we're making a 10. This top part of your 10th frames, you want to fill them up to make a 10 as you add, so you can mentally see and visually see how we are pushing these counters up to make a 10, but we also got to cross them out because they're taken and moved to the top. So this is a strategy how to make 10 and add on the remainder to get your sum of your addition problem. Okay, boys and girls, I'm proud of you. You have finished Monday, September 21st, online learning. So just go back and double check your work. But we are so excited that you're a part of our 2nd grade squad. And please stop by if you haven't already. Come pick up your week 3 learning packets and resources, and also turn in your week 1. So everything that we completed last week, you're going to turn in, which is also your All About Me packet, because myself and Miss Patton, Mr. Don, or Mr. Sarangan, and Miss Emery want to know more about you. Okay? And then we'll post our slides about us as we get them completed here to share with you and your family. But thank you again for being patient and awesome and understanding about how things have to change the last minute. But you have a wonderful day. Don't forget about your reading choice boards, your math choice boards. There's also a science link, and your specials also have videos for you to review. Okay? Have a wonderful day.